Can you pull us outside? Maybe.
Yeah.
Should we count it? Count it.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
All right. Here you go. Here you go. You ready? Let me get
Yeah.
you. 3, 2, 1.
It is the Yeah Come On Show. We got some backwards audio, but we at this podcast, we are not backwards. I'm Southside Steve, your host. Joining me is my co-host, Brett Barney.
Woo, yeah, come on. We're straightforward. Straight being the key word. It is July. Am I allowed to say these jokes?
And that over there is my co-host, Brando. His mom calls him Evan Brandonicio. What up? And on today's show, I am absent. That's right. The inmates are running the asylum on.
Let's go. Episode 170.
70, yeah. Shout out to our sponsor, Oxygen Financial. We're doing these right at the top of the show where we record sometimes.
Yeah. Ted Jenkins for all your financial needs. Circle 285,
right?
Jenkins.
What?
Jenkins. Oh.
Jenkins.
Well, he's got kids, so there are multiple Jenkins.
Yeah, there's multiple Jenkins. He himself is one Jenkins.
There. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Ted Jenkins. All right. Circle 285 for all your insurance needs. Dr. Dave Markwell. Ridgeline Counseling.
This is where we do a long diatribe about how hard it is.
Look how good Steve is at this and how terrible we are.
That's why
I shouldn't be doing this in the middle of sponsors because Steve will get mad at me.
Well, in case he shows up, we wanted to do it first.
Dr. Dave is in Marietta and Blue Ridge.
You can go to
markwelltherapy.com for more information, or go follow him on all social media, which I think we're going to probably need to talk about right here off the top. But let's not forget Legends. Yeah, come on. Bourbon, whiskey.
Love that Legends.
No hangover, baby.
We have put that to the test several times.
Oh, absolutely. But I did want to ask you this right here off the top. Are you on Threads?
Just got on Threads, yeah.
Did you? Okay.
Haven't done anything with it, but I am pleasantly surprised with it so far. I'm not going to give a whole Evan's Tech Corner or anything like that. But man, Twitter sucks now.
Whoa. Okay, why does Twitter suck?
I mean, it just. I think they've changed the algorithm in such a way that makes it less addicting, and now you can only look at 600 tweets a day, which is probably good. But what a weird arbitrary thing. You can pay chuds pay to be some it's I don't know, it just isn't as fun anymore.
I was curious. Do you think this podcast will be on Threads? First off, I'm not on Threads, and I will tell you why. That is because I think you have to link it to your Instagram account.
Yes.
And I saw that if you want to leave Threads, you also have to delete your Instagram account as well. Which is now coming out, and they're also being sued.
They're being sued?
Yes. Elon Musk is suing them for creative property because word is on the street, because I keep my ear to it, that a lot of the Twitter employees, they left and took creative property, and that's how they were able to build it so quickly.
I was going to say that rollout was lightning fast.
Yes.
I don't know, man. If you screw over a bunch of employees and they leave, I feel like that's on you then, dog.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Well, you can't take creative. This is America. You can't just steal somebody's.
If enough of your employees leave that they can duplicate the company, that's on you, dude.
Okay, it's like this. So I was listening to the radio this afternoon, the Kimmer Show, because that's my new ride home show. I don't know why, but I've been listening to him because I like hearing him back on air. And I'm only in the car for 7 minutes, so I get a.
Oh, it's only me, only the Kimmer.
Yeah,
we got a good Steve. We got a recurring
guest.
Yeah.
But I heard them talking about there was a case back in the day where these people were working at Coke and they left and they took the recipe with them for Coca-Cola and tried to go to Pepsi and get, I don't know, jobs.
I remember that, and they wouldn't take it. Yeah.
They wouldn't take it, and they reported it to the FBI because you can't just go steal intellectual property here in America. And they made a great reference. They're like, Samsung steals ideas all the time from Apple on the phones or different other things. But here, because they're is it not South Korea, whatever, Asia. We'll keep rolling. that they only have to pay a $250 million fine.
But hang on though.
But they bring in $1 billion. So what is that? I mean,
if I made the recipe for Coke, right? Say I made the recipe for Coke or Sprite or whatever, and Coke's like, you know what? We're going in a different direction. We don't want any of that stuff you made. Like, that's mine, right? Like, it shouldn't just go to waste, right?
Well, no. So if it's a secret, like it's like KFC, you can't just go work at KFC, get the what is it, 11 the herbs and spices, and just go over to.
By the way, I could probably guess those secret herbs and spices.
No, you can't.
There's 11.
Is that I don't really eat that much. I eat God's chicken from Chick-fil-A, and that is it strictly.
How many secret spices in KFC? Okay, it's 11 herbs and spices. I bet I could guess them pretty. Okay, because there's not that many spices.
Are there that many herbs?
Oh, great question. I didn't consider herbs.
Although, I always thought it was really funny that their Twitter account just follows 11 people with spice in their name or whatever.
That's pretty funny.
Named herb.
And I'm gonna try to guess it. Will you look them up and see how close I can get?
Okay. Let's see. Do you think now this should be on WikiLeaks, right?
Yeah.
Secret recipe.
Dude, but this is out in the open, right? Like,
Well, it is in the Chicago Tribune.
That's what I'm saying. Okay.
Oh, damn it. I have to pay for this.
Evan,
what is wrong with your city? I hate you guys.
I mean,
what's the secret KFC?
Somebody's got to fund the bear.
By the way, season 1, we were talking about this right before the show started.
Yeah,
amazing. Season 2, 2 thumbs. Well,
2 thumbs down?
Sideways.
Yeah, I would go like
sideways,
far,
not down.
First season, 2 big thumbs up. First one was like 1 thumb kind of off to the side a little bit.
All right, I've got it.
Okay.
I got it.
I'm going to go salt. I think we're including salt.
Okay, salt is the very number one. 2/3 teaspoon salt.
I'm going to say oregano.
Okay. 1/3 teaspoon oregano.
Paprika.
4 teaspoons of paprika.
Okay. How about garlic powder?
This is, yes, 1 teaspoon Yes, garlic salt. 2 teaspoons garlic salt.
I'll take that.
Same
Onion powder?
I believe that was in. This is terrible podcasting bullshit. Waiting on Steve because he just texted us and said he's coming. I do not see that in here.
Damn. Okay. So how about garlic? Oh wait, you said that already. How about
Evan? If you're gonna have salt, what else do you think you're gonna need?
Basil.
Basil. We have basil.
Pepper already.
We got basil. Pepper's in there.
Thyme,
we have thyme.
Herb.
We've got thyme.
Dude, I know most of these secret herbs and spices.
Yeah, and then we got black we got celery salt. Did you say oregano? If not,
I certainly did.
Dried mustard.
Wouldn't have got that.
We've got ground ginger.
Wouldn't have got that.
White pepper.
Well, I don't even know what that is.
Steve, we were discussing what are the secret herbs and spices in KFC.
And I knew most of them.
I don't know. I just know it's finger licking good.
No, so we were discussing Threads, the new social media app. Are you on it?
No, but I talked about it today. I'm like, do we actually need a new app or a new thread, a new anything? I'm like, I've already got Instagram. I've got my Twitter. I do my Facebooks. Do I really need something else? Do we need Threads?
Well, Evan's on it. That's why we were discussing it. He just joined, and I don't know much about it.
Brand new. What is it, a day old?
Yeah, but I work in social media.
What was it, 35 million plus subscribers in 24 hours?
Yeah, well, it's super easy because it's just your Instagram. Like, if you have an Instagram, you basically just tell it, hey, I have Threads now.
What? So do I not have Instagram anymore?
No, you do. I'm just saying it's not like the registration process is super easy.
But here's the thing, and I was telling Evan this: if you join Threads and you leave, you also have to leave Instagram. So you can't leave one without leaving both.
Oh, well, that's
now
cool.
Yeah.
All right.
And they're also being sued. Allegedly.
Why
I don't know. Because they stole intellectual property from Elon Musk by him hiring all the people he fired from Twitter.
I think they're just going to settle it in the ring.
Oh,
man.
God, I want that so bad. I
Yeah,
want it
dude.
more than anything.
Oh, if that happens, Brett, we're doing a pay-per-view. We're gonna do like a live streamed watch party of it.
I want that more than that McDonald's to make a Big Mac fish fillet.
And you want it, and you want that so bad.
I want it so bad. I would eat the shit out of it.
What, doesn't McDonald's already have a fish fillet?
No, he
Double
wants
fish
a
fillet.
Big Mac fish fillet
Big
with
Mac
the
fish
sauce
fillet.
and the bun in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. There's enough already. I mean, you get your tartar sauce, your cheese, and your fish fillet. Isn't that enough for you? And it's wrapped in a blue wrapper?
It's not enough, Steve. It's not the
It is
same.
never enough. And it doesn't come in a blue wrapper. It comes in a blue box.
Oh, it's
just like the Big Mac.
oh,
So Big Mac's a normal box.
okay. All right. You have wants and needs. I like it. You know, I don't know. I just talked about Threads. We were doing a live show, and I miss you guys because it's like flashing me back at Atlanta Motor Speedway. I was broadcasting live from my Fox FM, and then Jeff Cole, the guy I work with, brings up Threads. Because if you heard of Threads, I went, no, I have not. So now it's a new thing. So now you guys are talking about it, and you're already a member, Evan.
I am. I'm ahead of the curve on this one.
But now
Dude.
you can never leave Instagram ever.
I wasn't gonna leave Instagram.
You can't leave Threads either.
Oh,
Can't leave
that's fine.
Threads. They got you forever, and they're being sued. I had no
I already
idea.
have all of my information anyway.
I don't know who runs this one.
Facebook.
Chinese-
Zuckerberg.
Yeah, it's the same guys who do Meta, or it's Meta, so it's the same
Meta.
guys
So
who
it's
do-
Facebook, Instagram, Threads. And also, what a shitty name.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
it's
just
true.
what because it.
I'll
threads
definitely agree with that.
everything- It threads everything together. Is that what it is? This is what threads all your social media together.
I guess I think it's like, because you know how they call it like Twitter threads was like when you
Right.
had like one tweet, boom, 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 one after the other. So
Yeah, and is Twitter? I mean, we were talking about that today. I know it's the one. It's like the one that nobody wants to be a part of anymore, and you have to pay to be blue checked. And I was like,
yeah, I don't want to pay for that.
Why not?
I don't want to, because I don't want to pay Twitter for something I can do for free.
Do you hate Elon Musk? Is that what it is?
I think he's kind of a turd. I don't know him personally enough to hate
You're
him.
going to say that about a man with Asperger's.
Yeah, that's not nice.
Yeah. Okay, hang on. An Asperger is definitely just another name for a turd, by the way.
Oh,
What is this, a South Park episode?
Hey, dude, I've been watching so much fucking South Park lately. You guys have no idea.
Oh, dude, got bored one day with the wife. We had nothing to do. We IMDb'd the top 10 South Park episodes and watched them 10-1.
So Corinne and
Of
I,
all time,
my
highest
girlfriend
rated.
Corinne has never seen South Park, so we have been going.
Get
watching-
Dumper.
No, we're watching them now. We're getting her up to speed.
all right. At least
Oh,
you
that's
get up to
fun.
Speed. I
She's a
remember.
fan.
I remember dating a girl that told me she'd never seen Star Wars, and I made her watch all 6, which means I had to watch all 6. I was like, okay, that was kind of fun, but I don't want to do that again. I was having to educate her. But it is weird when somebody's in your life. My wife is yet to see Smokey and the Bandit, and it's a problem.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, I would assume that you couldn't have walked down the aisle. Like, she would be sitting there getting her hair done.
Yeah, you didn't walk down the aisle. The
Sitting there
eastbound and
holding it in
down.
front of her.
I know. It's killed me. She's watched bits, and I'm like, honey, you've got to sit down and watch the whole movie. And she goes, I would, but you're going to tell me where every scene was filmed and how old you are and where you are. I go, yeah, that's part of it. I'm going to talk a little bit through it. I got to help narrate this. You need to know what's going on.
I think you have to let her watch it once and
All right.
then the second time. So that way she kind of already knows what's coming. And you're like, oh, on this next part coming up. Like, I hate being the guy. I'm the worst, by far the worst. You watch a movie with me, second time, like, hey, shut the fuck up or put your phone down. You know, this is about to happen. I am that guy, but I recognize that I'm that piece of shit.
All right, well, there you go. And I guess I'm that guy too.
Mm.
So, all right, I'll give her one watch through. And I'm glad we brought this up because this has got to happen. It may happen by the time we do our next. I mean, right now we're doing show 170. So show 171 will not occur until my wife has seen Smokey and the Bandit. I will put my foot down. You hear that, woman? She's upstairs somewhere. She just woke me up. I was asleep with my how old is he? 6. My 6-year-old.
Oh, is that why you were late?
Yes.
Did you
I
have to
fell
look at your
asleep.
hand when you just did that?
Yes, I was counting. I know. I'm like, let's see. 1 painful year, 2 painful years, 3 painful years. Equals 6 painful years. 6 years without normal sex. That's what that means. Nah, whatever. But yeah, I fell asleep with the little dude. And then right as I'm coming downstairs, I'm like, oh my God, my podcast. And then she hands me the damn. Now I'm watching the 3-year-old. I'm like, okay, he's good. So you have 2 more battery clicks before the show has to end because this thing starts beeping and drives me nuts. So,
Well, no worries. We got a bunch of random topics.
well, I love it. I love it. Oh man, show I'm sorry, Brett. You missed show 169. I had to do
I heard about it. Giant Lake and slavery. Got it.
Yep. I mean, it's not wrong.
I don't know if I mean, I listened to the whole show.
Did you?
Yes.
I know you did. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Why would I not?
By the way, did you put it out yet? Is it out on YouTube?
I don't do that.
Do I need to check? I'll check.
It's not out on YouTube yet.
Well, damn it. When's it
Well,
going
as of this record, by the time this episode is out, it is. So yes, Steve.
All right. I'm just hoping. It's not
Yeah.
I'm looking at you. Our show is not out. No, only one show. Show 168's up. Oh, you suck. Who's in charge of that? You or Brett?
That one's me.
Evan.
I know.
I feel left out that you guys did 169 without me, and I know you mentioned that. I'm very, very sad. So I will definitely be here for 269.
I won 69 to Evan, and you haven't put it out yet. I mean, what the hell? What are you waiting on?
Well, I was waiting on the day after the 4th of July, and then
well, it's today's date,
the 7th, or the 6th. So.
Yeah. See what I'm working with.
I can post it right now. Yeah, we are a motley crew.
Steve, you should hear us trying to do the endorsements right off the rip. It was pretty awesome.
We nailed it.
Did you mention circle285.com?
Yeah, we did.
Did you mention Ridgeline Counseling, Dr.
Oh,
David
yeah.
Markwell?
Markwelltherapy.com.
Markwell
Marietta and Blue Ridge.
Markwelltherapy.com. Very good. Did you mention Legends Yet Come On?
You're damn right. We did No Hangover.
Guess what? I've had 6 of those since I got home. That's probably what our neighbors came over to eat with us. And I drank 6 of those bad boys and then put my son down. And so I'm talking to you half drunk and exhausted because I had to get up this morning and drive down to Hampton. Y'all know what that's like. I had to get up at 5 a.m.
Way to go, Southside Brett.
Yeah, good God. And then did you mention Joe B's?
We did not.
Because he hasn't paid. It's okay.
We didn't mention Ted Jenkins. Jenkins.
One guy. He's one Jenkins.
No, he's one Jenkins.
But there's multiple Jenkins in the family.
No, Ted would tell you can mention Oxygen Financial, but he's happy if you just mention Circle 285.
Okay.
So really we're down to Circle 285, Ridgeline Counseling, and Legends Yet Come On Bourbon Whiskey.
Electric content.
And can I just tell anyone, do you want your business to increase? Do you want to be a part of the Yet Come On show? Come on. We're affordable. We're 3 dudes that need some extra cheddar. I got to pay these 2 dudes. I mean, you're doing such a great job.
I do have a job now, though. So,
Is that why you haven't posted a show and you've been sitting on it for 4 days?
Yeah.
Evan, priorities.
I know.
This show like your girlfriend. Should I say that?
That's not going to be good.
Okay. All right. Treat it like you do all your little friends that do cosplay.
Okay. All right.
You love them. You dress with them. You do things with them. We see the post. And Evan, that now I got you. Brett, you treat it like you do a bottle of bourbon. Love it.
Kill it. All right. So speaking of bottles of bourbon, I was telling Evan this before the show. This is kind of interesting. I got a buddy right now. He is currently at the New York Yankees game, and he's attempting the 999 challenge.
What
do you know what this is?
No,
this is. I think one of this challenge is significantly harder than the other one of these.
All right. Well, let's hear.
You got to eat nine hot dogs, drink 9 beers in 9 innings of a baseball game. He's 6. Well, let me look at the update. He might be 7 for 7 right now.
Wow.
That's getting after it.
All right. If you did the 999 challenge and you allowed that to be a cocktail.
Holy crap. He just finished.
He did?
Did he do it?
Yeah.
All right. That's pretty huge. 9 beers is a lot. And then 9 dogs. Damn.
Trying to make sure his name doesn't pop up.
Yeah. Wow. And here's the deal. Kobayashi just won, over the 4th of July.
Oh, yeah.
And he only did 62 dogs in 10 minutes. I mean, 62 hot dogs in 10 minutes. Good God. And he's a small dude. But then there were a couple really,
Are you talking about Kobayashi when you mean Joey Chestnut? You drunk American.
Kobayashi was actually banned from competitive hot dog eating.
Oh, I'm talking about the other guy. I'm talking about Joey Chestnut.
Right.
Yeah, 15 mustard yellow belts.
Kobayashi's banned from competitive eating.
Why? How did he cheat? Did he cheat?
No, he didn't cheat. He just, every time an event would happen, he would like go up on the stage, be like, "Oh, hi everybody," and they'd have to be like, "Bro, get the fuck off the stage. You were like, we appreciate you, but like, imagine if like Brett Favre the start of every NFL game, he showed up and was like, "Hey guys," it's like, all right, man.
Yeah, so he's acting like a personality,
but he didn't register though.
Oh, he didn't.
I think that was the thing. Like, he didn't register, right? And he would just show up and be like, "Yeah, I'm eating." They're like, "No, you actually have to qualify for this. Sign up." He was like, "No, I'm eating." Be like Brett Favre walking out and being like, "I got drafted by the Falcons. I think I'm gonna start today.
Put me in, coach."
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk out on the field. I got this.
I can't believe it. You're killing me. I just swallowed water. He was a Falcon, and we gave him up after 1 year because he was a drunk. Are y'all waiting for me to die or what?
I don't know. I just figured we'd see it play out.
I'm feeling this out because I think my text earlier said I got to shoot pistachios into your mouth if it's open.
That's true. Wait, I have verbal textual confirmation on that.
Oh my God, I hate it when, you know what, my son goes, he goes, "Daddy, did that go down the wrong pipe?" I'm like, "Yes, it went down the wrong pipe." Oh, sitting there, I was like, "How the hell are we talking about Brett Favre waving at a game? How did we?"
He's just like, "Hey guys,
hi." And I started, I had an image of Brett Favre just waving at the camera. You guys are idiots. I know I'm.
That's true.
Drunk,
yeah,
but that's okay. So Kobayashi's out. It was the other dude that won it, far out, but he ate
Joey Chestnut. Give him some damn respect.
Joey Chestnut. He ate 62 hot dogs in 10 minutes. That's ungodly. I don't know how you do
too many. There's no way.
My father-in-law was at a competition. He's like, "Oh, we're doing a hot dog eating contest," and they were in 30A or something like that. And I said, "Well, what's the contest?" And he goes, "Whoever can eat 5 hot dogs the quickest." And you have 4 minutes, and there was like 10 dudes up there. I'm like, 4 hot dogs in 4 minutes? I could do that. I really could. And then he said, "No, it's
you think 5, you can do that?
And you have to eat them as quick as you can." And whoever,
if you can eat,
isn't the technique?
Wait. Your problem is eat them as quick as you can. If I'm eating a hot dog that fast, I am definitely eating it as quick as I can. I'm not like, that's not a pace for me, you know?
No, but you dip it in water. That's the secret.
Yeah,
you gotta dip it in water, and then it's soggy. But the 999 challenge, which I've never heard of, it's the only other thing I know better than that is the 24-hour Waffle House challenge, where you have to eat 24 waffles in 24 hours. But every time you eat a waffle, you take an hour off. So if you want to get out of that Waffle House in 12 hours, just eat 12 waffles.
Right, you did that, right?
No. That was like a fantasy league. I knew some people that did some stupid shit like that. I would not do that. First off, I love waffles, but they'd have to all be chocolate chip. My blood sugar would be through the roof. You'd have to be pumping insulin into me from the jukebox. That'd be terrible. I know this is really.
What song would be playing on the jukebox?
I always wanted to do this. I wanted to sit outside a Waffle House and buy 24 hours of Brick House and see, like, just watch people on the inside having to listen to Brick House.
Oh, I have a hack for that.
24 hours.
I have a hack for that.
Is that the song? She's a brick
house.
Awesome. I mean, why not? But those are tortures. But the 999, could that be cocktails? Would you give in to me if somebody was getting me? Because I know they don't have yet. Come on. But if I was drinking, say, Jack and Cokes with 9 hot dogs and 9 innings, would that be okay? Does it have to be a beer?
I think it has to be a beer because the shot, I don't know. Because what are beers? Like 16 ounces, right? So is that equivalent to a shot?
No, 16 to 12. I guess that's the problem. But the amount of alcohol would be equal. If you got an ounce and a quarter, that's equal to a beer. So if you're looking at the fact that how much alcohol you're drinking, that would be the same. But the volume, no, I couldn't compare with the volume. I mean, and are you allowed to go to the bathroom, or you have to eat?
Yeah, you can go to the bathroom, but I guess you can't throw up.
Oh God.
So we'd be on the body system, like Lars.
Yeah.
All right. I like the 9-9 challenge. It'd have to be with a very light beer, like light.
Yeah, I don't think I could. I think I could do the 9 beers easier than I could do 9 hot dogs.
Oh, 9 beers is a warm up at a Braves game.
Yeah.
And here's the question.
That's pre-game.
Good God, what are you, one of these old school dudes that are just like bring a 12-pack into your living room and drink them all watching the Braves?
Yes.
Oh.
Number 1 team in baseball.
Yeah, it's true.
By the way, does anybody
celebrate.
know? Does anybody know what happened tonight? You got the number 1 team in the ALS or AL East and the NL East playing each other. Tampa Bay, they're right behind the Braves. There's 2 games back as far as wins. And
By the time this comes out, we'll all know, but that also doesn't happen until tomorrow.
Oh, is it Friday game?
Yeah, it's a weekend series, and then we go to the All-Star break.
So it's right. It's Friday, Saturday nights, and then a day game on Sunday. You're right. But that's going to be a good. I mean, I'm looking forward to that. That's worth watching. The 2 best teams in the AL and the NL.
Oh, hell yeah!
That ought to be. Do you think the Braves can sweep, or is that just absolutely?
I just want to win the series and go 11 series won in a row. I think that would be a positive. As long as if we just don't get swept. The real thing with the Braves, watching them right now, is like, don't get into some bullshit slump when we get past the All-Star break.
That dude,
keep the momentum.
It's time and time. How many times have we seen it?
Yeah, it does happen a lot because right now those bats are so hot. I mean, my God, they're like 5 runs up in the first and second innings in most of these games. I mean, they just pounded Cleveland last night, 8-1. So I was like, you're right. The bats are stupid hot. And this is what happens after the All-Star break. Bam. I mean,
yeah, because this is where we were 2 years ago heading towards the playoffs. And if we can get like this going into the playoffs, untouchable.
Untouchable. I'll give you that. Still the best record in baseball right now. I'll give you that.
Oh yeah.
So boomsy.
Well, we've seen this defeat with the Falcons before. We thought they were up, and then they went down. And speaking of that terrible Super Bowl that will never be spoken of,
thank you,
Southside Steve. What do you think? Kim Kardashian, Tom Brady, possibly now a couple.
Well, I heard the rumor was going around literally a month ago, and what I heard and what I repeated on my Steve MZ segment on my Fox FM is that she called him. He was single, he was divorced, but the reason she called him was she had real estate questions. And I think it had to do with the home she just purchased, which is a $70 million home in Malibu. She just bought it, and it's like her dream home, and she's like gushing, and that's all over TMZ right now. So that's what I heard. It was real estate questions. There was no dating. But you're now telling me there's a shot that they're actually seeing each other?
Yeah, because they were at, what's his name? Ruben's party, the Fanatics guy, the white party.
Oh, God, that white party was insane. I think most people, I guess everybody wore white, but I think they all drove up in white cars. I'm like, good Lord, Jay-Z's there. Yeah, obviously Tom Brady and the Kardashians. I was like, it was a who's who for sure. So they were
the
together.
76ers. Yeah, that was wild.
All right, were they seen? I got to know, handholds, kissing, anything?
I mean, who kisses and tells? Come on. Tom Brady's a gentleman.
Yeah. That'd be pretty awesome if he's hitting that. I mean, I don't think she's any stranger to donkey blanks. You know what I mean? I mean, she's hooked up with some big D's.
Well, here's my question. What does your net worth have to be able to sleep with Kim Kardashian?
Oof.
If you had to ballpark it.
I would say, honestly, over 100 million.
Oh, no way. She was with Pete Davidson. There's no way he's over 100 million.
But he's funny.
Oh, you're right. That adds 50 million.
Yeah. We all know that adds 50 million. That's how Steve got with Amanda.
It's totally a plus 50. If you're funny, girls are like, okay, I'll forget what you drive and forget what you make to a degree.
What was the movie? She's Out of My League, and the one guy's like, he's like, I'm a 5, but I'm in a band, so that makes me a 7.
7.
But you drive a crappy car, but because I'm in a band, that actually makes it better. So now I'm an 8.
That's it. And you're in a Hall & Oates cover band. My God, which is fantastic. No, I believe there is a system. If you're funny, it gives you a little street cred, and you're on SNL, which is supposedly where the funniest people lie.
Where do you guys rank yourselves? Where are you? 0 to 10. You put yourself.
Oh shit. I mean,
I know.
To be around me.
Look, we're all 10s, obviously, but among the 10s, if we're going in the you're not a 10, Brett.
No, I'm a hard 5, maybe.
Stop that. Brett, you're at least an 8.
Once you see my power bottom moves, boom, easy.
I'm a
6.5.
9. I'm a 9.
You're a 9.
Because I'm married now. No, I was a good lover. I had a good reputation. I was fun to be around. I had a lot of perks, and I was fun to be around. Decent looking dude. I had a lot of disposable income. So I would say
that's true.
All that put me together as a 9.
Huh.
You pull her hair, she pulls
how does
your
the
hair.
ponytail factor in?
Yeah.
That was literally right where my brain. You pull her hair, she pulls yours.
And that's happened. Not going to lie to you, that's happened. And I think that's the reason my success rate now, as an older guy with 2 kids, I would say I'm probably a hard 8.5. I think I've gone down a little.
Yeah, the stock is depreciating in value.
Yeah. Now, if I got a divorce and went off the deep end, but then I got to get back my money. Right now, I'm working on that. But
then you're a divorce guy.
But then, yeah,
I don't know if that is any points or not. But.
No, that would probably be bad too. I think I've been to the mountaintop. It's a solid 9.
Yeah,
it's me. I don't know that there's a perfect 10. I've always said there's no 10s. There's always an issue somewhere. There's something that's not perfect with a woman. Maybe even her pinky toe has an itty bitty nail, not a full nail, or one toe's weird.
Oh yeah, I mean that's a deal breaker for me.
Yeah. There's
one toe is weird.
Yeah, if there's a weird toe, I can't tell me hot chicks. I've looked down. I'm like, all right, 9 toes, and the 10th one. That's weird. What happened,
dude? The one that gets me is when you see a chick and she's smoking hot, and you get to meet her, and like you become friends. You see each other, and you hug, and then they wear like the same perfume as your mom or your grandmother.
Oh man,
instant, like you just went from a 9 to a 1.
Or the chicks that got facial hair.
I had a girl who I was like really into, and this is before I started dating Corinne.
Okay.
But she had my mom.
Was that the chick?
That's not playable, man.
No, was that the chick that had one breast right in the center?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, she used to work at the station with us.
She did. Had a bra. I have one boob, dead center. Perfect areola, though. I remember that chick. One boob Betty. Love it. Now, there are people that I did date a girl that was stupid hot. And then she's like, right before we had to have sex, she let me know that she'd been through a situation as a child, like she'd been burned and everything, and there was some disformity. And I was like, wow, okay. And dude, I got past it. I was like,
powered through.
I did. It showed me.
And they say chivalry's dead.
That's exactly what I was about to say, Evan. You took the words right out of my mouth.
I'm not a shallow guy. There you go. That proves it. Hello. But I was shallow at one point. I think a girl was cooking bacon for me one morning and burned herself on her wrist. I said, it's over. I can't deal with that. That sounds horrible.
Okay.
Bringing down some horrible shit on myself. I don't mean it. I'm kidding.
I'm going to give you guys a screwed up topic. This one I threw at a friend, and this basically comes, you guys remember a few weeks ago, we were trying to do a show on a Friday, and I was watching with my buddy's kid. And when I went there, he was like, he's got an older dog. And he said, hey, if my dog happens to die, if you just take the dog out and put it in the garage. It's like, you got it, man. I mean, it's an older dog, so it is what it is. But I know he was joking. The dog was fine.
Yeah, I guess I didn't think about it, but.
So then I had to go.
Drag it out so he can bury it later? It's one of those deals. Maybe he wants to.
No, you put it in the fridge.
No, he said he had spare carpet. He wanted me to roll it up.
All right. Well, that's like body disposal.
Is he
that's
Italian?
Horrible. Yeah. What the hell? You got to put it in a freezer. You're right. Like if you got
European, not Italian.
Is it a small dog or a big dog?
It's a lab.
Oh,
full size.
60-pound animal.
I can handle that.
It's not going in.
I can carry Evan.
All right, fine. Okay, so you could carry Evan out. Evan's passed out. There's smoke in the home. You could get him out.
Yeah. Oh, no problem. Evan, I got you, baby. So here's the question.
Way, Evan, I would just pull you by your back hair. Just right up.
I just shaved it. Thank you very much.
Sorry.
Here's the question. So I'm going out of town, leaving the dog with one of my friends, not that guy. And I was like, hey, if we're out of town, anything happens, just give us a call. But then it brought up this thought, and I asked the guy right there. So we're gone for 5 days.
Mm-hmm.
So say we leave, and on day 1 or say day 2, the dog does actually die. And you're the person watching the dog, or you can be the person on vacation. Do you want like, do you call them immediately knowing that they have 3 more days on vacation and you might potentially ruin their vacation?
No.
Or do you wait till the end of the vacation where they're excited to come see their dog again and break the news to them right there? And here's the flip
if
side.
only you were here just like a day earlier.
If you were on vacation, would you want the call immediately? And would that ruin the vacation? Or would you be able to be like, there's nothing we can do about it, we power through? Or would you want to know after the vacation's over? So it's like 5 different options here, but 2. So what are we doing here, boys?
Unless there's something that happens with the dog where I could like have a moment with it, or something, but if we're saying it just keels over.
Yeah, just croaks. Not like you let the dog out and got ran over by a car. This is all your fault.
Yeah.
Right.
That's that situation. I'm like,
See, the way I look
that situation, you get him a new dog.
Yeah. Okay. See, but that's the other thought. Maybe you can, in those 3 days, find a similar looking dog.
The dog, Brett.
Yes.
Hey, there's a shot on the table. Why not? You could fake them out. But my thing is, if they don't vacation often, if it's one of these families we only get like a week or 2 a year, you do not ruin the vacation. They need it. But if it's one of these families that you watch on Instagram or Twitter that are always vacationing, oh yeah, you call them immediately and be like, screw it. You're always on vacation. Your dog died. You need to know.
I think it's also another factor is if they've driven to like Panama City Beach or something like that, where they could drive back in a day.
Mm-hmm.
But if they're like in Europe or on the West Coast and they've had to take a flight,
you don't call them if they're on.
If they're out of the country.
Yeah, you don't call them. Tell them at the airport. Oh, by the way, when you get home, Barney bit the dust.
Oh,
my mom's cat just died, and it had the name of her father, Clifford. He was Clifford Harwell, and the cat was awesome. It was one of these cats that spent more time outside than inside, but when you looked at it, it was like beautiful, like a show cat. Tail went straight up in the air. Like you'd watch it walk and the tail was just straight up and it was a long tail. And this cat would kill anything and everything. They took it in and said, oh, it has a tumor. So they had to put it down. So
they told her immediately.
Yeah, they told her immediately. So she didn't even bring the cat home. They went ahead and handled things. And she let us all know. So me and my brothers have been commenting about that earlier this evening. So, but it was a mean ass cat. Like it would like swat you. It just loved my mom. So am I going to miss the cat? No. Actually, I feel better about going to visit her because I don't want my kids getting swatted by this crazy-ass cat. So occasionally an animal deserves to die.
If you're on vacation, do you want to know if your dog died?
I could compartmentalize that. I could handle it. You could call me. I'd be upset, but I'd want to know. So you could call. Yeah. And I would be like, there's nothing we can do. Have a moment. I do a little cheers and then have a phone call, but then I would know. So yeah, you can call me.
Evan.
Yeah, I mean, I let me vacation, I think.
So you don't want to know till the end because, dude, you get to the end of it and she's going like, oh, I miss the dog. I'm so excited to see the dog.
Here's my thing. If I told you, Brett, that hey, this dog might fucking kick it in like the week that we're gone, I've probably made my peace with it.
Oh, there you go. I agree. Now I agree with that.
No. I'm saying in this situation, it's like my dog. Like my dog should not die. My dog's probably only halfway through its life.
Well, here's the thing. You're probably also wondering what happened because we babysat. There was a family, and hell, I was like 10 years old, and they went to Germany for like 3.5 weeks. We killed everything in their damn house, and it was just like bad luck. The cat ate the birds. Then the cat got out. Cat didn't come back. Turtle died. How does a damn turtle die? And the dog was sick as hell and ended up dying too. I mean, I can't even make this crap up. They literally came home. The only thing they had left was a hamster. Everything died. Everything in 3 weeks. My mom's like, oh my God. And this is the days of rotary phones. So they came home to devastation. The cat, and they were finches. They were a little itty bitty bird, and the cat ate them all. And then the cat disappears. We don't know where it went. We don't know whether it died or ran away. But the dog died, and so did the
birds. Have to be the worst pet that you can have.
Ferrets.
Never really been around those ones.
Ferrets, and it's not close.
Parakeets. We had parakeets and finches as kids.
That would be birds.
Yeah, that's birds. But a parrot talks to you.
I had a buddy with a parrot, and that thing just would not shut up. or maybe it was a macaw. I don't know.
Macaw.
Yeah. So why would ferrets be the worst?
They stink like shit.
I have heard they stink, but boy, they look like they're fun. They're real long and they run around. They're like little.
They're basically just a long rat, a long smelly rat.
I have heard their skin that they smell. That's true.
Nothing you can do will prevent them from not smelling.
If I was Steve's height, you could call me Ferret then. That'd be a great nickname. Be like my motorcycle club name.
Yo, man.
Oh, that's a good one.
Call me Ferret. I'm Ferret. No, yeah, ferret. I don't know. I wouldn't mind an exotic animal, but I don't want like a bobcat. It's got to be small. A fox looks cool, but I think they smell too, and I think they sound weird. Even when
I don't think you can have a fox as a pet.
You can't?
I don't think so.
Oh, it's against the law.
Dude, those red pandas are pretty sweet.
A panda. What animal would you want if they would never eat you or hurt you? Never.
Like you trained it and like it'll do what you tell it to.
Yeah, like would you take a lion or would you want an alligator? Something
elephant.
And
why would you not want an elephant? I mean, dude, cleaning up the shit would suck.
Big as hell. I don't want to deal with that.
It eats peanuts.
No.
I like the Braves game. I'm like, just clean the stadium, boy.
I like those small horses. Those are cute.
Mini pony would be cool. Pig would be cool.
I think a rabbit that would let you pick it up and hold it and would come when you called it. That'd be kind of
if a rabbit acted like a dog or something.
Or dog. No, like a dog. Yeah. If a rabbit was like a dog, I'd probably take a rabbit.
Yeah.
Or a peacock.
No.
Okay. Shoot that one down right away.
I'm also going to shoot down that one.
You guys suck.
No, every time a peacock.
Actually, I'm not coming back.
It's not.
This is why he left the 169 episode.
There it is. Can you imagine a peacock getting happy in the house and doing its whole feather thing and knocking everything off the counter or whatever?
Can you imagine bringing somebody home and you had a trained peacock?
I mean, that's going to be interesting for a moment. Nobody's going to just run, but at the end of the day, they're going to be like, you're weird. This is weird. Just like a pet elephant. You're weird. Too big.
Actually, that would not be was that a good pickup line? You want to come see my peacock? I mean, would that work?
Hey, Katy Perry wrote a song about it.
That would work. I think it would. If you're looking for an exotic animal to lure women in, I think you got to get that's cool. And if you could walk that in the park,
we think
I could get you laid.
And that'll bump you up from an 8.5 to a 9. Steve, that's what's going to take you back.
There it is. A pet peacock. A pet peacock. And I'm just walking it like, it's like, why not?
I'm gonna set this one up. Evan, you can knock out the question on this. I told Evan this story right beforehand when we started. So my family reunion was in Minnesota over the past weekend. Went up there and they decided to do this lovely thing at the family reunion where all the grandkids that have gotten married, they did a display. It was like this beautiful slideshow, and it started with my older brother, and it was all of his wedding. Nice. And then it went to my wedding. Then it went to one of my cousins' weddings. And like my mom's one of 8. I got like 30 cousins. So like, and then the next one's about to get married next year. And it ended with his engagement photos, and then like kind of to be continued kind of thing. So we walk in, here's the kicker. My brother's wedding photos. The first one we see is a picture, not like of a group. It's just me and my ex-girlfriend. That is it. Like there's no reason that this thing ever had to be put into the slideshow. So I walk into the room with my wife, and on the big screen, it's just a picture of me and one of my exes.
That's not cool.
In front of my whole family. They all look at me and just start laughing. I'm like, what the fuck? So my immediate response, I don't care that there are kids in the room.
I had not the exact same situation, but I was looking at some photos of a vacation I took with a bunch of friends, and there were 2 people who were like in the middle of the picture who were like now exes.
Yeah.
So I want to posit this rule that if it's a family trip or a friend trip and you are an ex, if you are a newcomer to the friend group, if you are like a girlfriend,
you're only associated via the person in the family, or
you're
via
plus one in some way, shape,
plus one. Good way.
A new unwritten rule: you stand on the outsides. You make yourself croppable.
No, you definitely do that. I did that when I was dating my girlfriend. I was allowed in the pictures because they knew we were pretty serious, but I was on the outside. And then once we got married, none of the boyfriends were allowed in the pictures anymore because twice there were breakups. And my mother-in-law's like, even when I started dating my wife, she had been with a guy for over 6 years, and they had just done pictures, and they had to throw them all out. because she broke up with him. So it's like, unless you're married, not even engaged, that can still be broken up. Their house rule was you're not in a picture unless you're married. And then because you're the outsider, if you get a divorce, you need to be on the outside so they can crop you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that when my wife's brother, my brother-in-law, when he got married, we were just engaged, and I'm on the outside of the picture.
Yeah, that's where they're
the
going to put it, and they do it on purpose.
It's fair.
It is fair. I don't have a problem with it. I get it. I mean, how many times, dude, I've been on radio shows with celebrities, and I got to crop those a-holes out because I don't want them in my picture.
Yeah.
You got to think about it when you line up, and definitely with a significant other. I mean, all my brother's weddings, my God, these weddings were 25, 30 years ago. I'm with a different chick every time, so it's like, keep them out of the picture. You're not allowed to be in the pictures because already I'm in a bunch of like casual shots, like what Brett you're talking about. You can't show those. I did some pretty cool things, but every time I'm with a different chick, But I agree. Outside, you got to be croppable.
Yeah.
And no pictures unless you're married. Boyfriends, girlfriends, you're not
no
allowed
pictures.
No picture. You're not allowed to be in the picture because we don't know the outcome. It's not fair.
I mean, I guess you could technically say the same thing about marriage, but whatever.
No. I think once you're married, they're like, all right, you're in. But still, out of decency, I know my positioning when we're getting in pictures. I'm like, all right, if for any reason, I'll stand on the outside, okay, and I'll watch where I put my arm. I'm being cool because they have what they call the main five, which is the five of them, and then me and the other dude that have married in are the outsiders. So they got, well, is this the mom? Are we doing the main five, or are we doing everybody? I've heard that phrase. So I'm like, oh, excuse me, I'm not a main five. Okay.
We always call ourselves the outlaws because they're like, we're the in-laws. Well, we're the outlaws.
That's good.
And we do our own stuff.
There you go.
Like, go to the bar.
Go to the bar. Y'all take your damn pictures. I don't want to be in them anyway.
Do y'all have anything else you want to add? Because I do have a finish me off.
Let's finish me off, baby.
All right, let's go.
I have a big show next week, though, that I really need some help on.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because I'm turning 30 at the end of this month, and I need some help.
Oh.
What do I do? We'll hit it next week.
I remember my 30th. I can help.
Okay.
McDonald's
40. Those are big ones. Go ahead.
McDonald's Indonesia is now offering a $230 blank. McDonald's Indonesia is now offering a $230 blank.
Filet of fish Whopper.
Pig sandwich.
Evan, first off, that would be Big Mac. No, it is wedding package.
Oh, damn. I was going to say Big Mac, but yeah.
It consists of 55 burgers, 55 fries, 55
fries. He did the thing.
Somebody will get that, Evan. You're the only one. I love sending that joke to you. No, it's 100 chicken burgers and 100 4-piece packs of McNuggets. So it's $230. You get 100 chicken burgers, 104 4-piece packs of McNuggets, which obviously not the main meal. Not a bad meal to have when people are walking out, like a little drunk munch.
Yeah, I'm into it.
I like the drunk munch. I think that's great when everybody's going out with the rice sparklers or bubbles, whatever you do to see off the couple, and you've been drinking your butt off all night. And the DJ's done, the band's shut down. Yes, I like it.
The best thing I've ever seen at a wedding is at my uncle's wedding. Towards the end of the night, he comes out with just like a stack of pizzas, and he was I've never seen somebody be so worshipped.
Oh, that is cool. Good move. That's all people need. Put something in your stomach.
I think I did one wedding, or I did one. I went to a wedding. They did a varsity food truck rolled in with like an hour to go, and you got chili dogs and chili burgers.
Oh, damn.
Which is pretty much the same as this, probably a lot more expensive.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
All right. Sex workers worry that Threads could blank. Discussing the app. Sex workers worry that Threads could blank.
I mean, be sex workers.
Threads could
be released.
Threads could be Threads.
This one is not hard, boys.
Threads could be like safe for work. Like they could moderate adult content or something.
Bingo. Kill their business. I actually wrote some of this. So it's while adult, not safe for work content isn't allowed on most social media sites, it is allowed on Twitter to help sex workers drum up business. According to Reuters, 1 in 8 tweets are not safe for work adult content, which blew my freaking mind that 1 in 8 tweets are sexual content on Twitter, and it will not be allowed on the new app Threads.
All right. I mean, that makes sense. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I mean, it's going to kill their business. You're looking for a little side hustle. You want to give it up a little bit, make some extra cash. Yeah. Screw Threads.
So all the OnlyFans and Feet Finder chicks, sorry. All right. This one's probably going to be the most difficult one you guys have ever done, but let's go for it. Woman hits streak of bad luck in single day with, and now there's 3 things that have happened to her. Woman hits streak of bad luck in single day with what 3 things happened to her in a single day?
Car accident.
House burned down.
All right, Steve got 1. House fire is number 1.
Dead dog.
Wait, Evan, what was the first one you said?
I said car accident.
Motorcycle crash. House burned down, motorcycle crash. We got 1 more.
Bankruptcy?
What's
Divorce?
the worst thing you could have happen to you?
Your penis fall off.
That's very close.
Framed for murder. You kill your parent.
Diagnosed.
With cancer?
Diagnosed with cancer.
Oh,
there we
fuck.
go. House fire, motorcycle crash, diagnosed with cancer, all in one day.
God damn.
I mean, that's when you just go have a long talk with the Lord and go, what have I done? What have I done? Take me now.
Dude, I think you go play the lotto. Yeah, that much bad happens in one day. Like, first off, the woman's probably, her last name's got to be Kennedy. So, is that a mean joke, Steve?
Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys.
It is. They had it all, but then it's cost them a lot too. I mean, you look at all the Kennedys and how they died. Oof, that's tough. I don't even know what Robert Jr.'s thinking. I do think he's a great candidate. Look at me, Evan. See, this is the cool thing about conservatives. I can literally look across the aisle and go, this dude could be good for America.
Yeah, but he's got sausage fingers.
Yeah, but his voice is what.
Well, yeah, that's what's preventing him from being a 10.
Not the sausage fingers.
Nope.
No, it's his voice.
Can you imagine he would push the nuclear football and set off like 8 nukes in one with those big sausage fingers? Like, there's no, he's trying to type in the code. There's no way. Boop, boop, boop.
Maybe he needs to load on his little pins that you just hit the key.
Like the stencil like you had on a BlackBerry.
Possibly that's it. But yeah, that's a cursed family. There's no doubt about that. Damn, that's a lot. If that's a real story, that's absolutely horrible. Damn.
All right, we'll end it with something a little more uplifting. I did that on purpose. California man creates AI chatbot with its sole purpose to blank. California man creates AI chatbot with its sole purpose to blank.
It's a chat bot.
Chat bot, AI, artificial intelligence, chat bot with sole purpose to do one thing.
Talk dirty to me.
I like that one, but that's not it.
To text my girlfriend back for me.
I like that one too. Not it. Do you want the answer?
Yeah.
Waste the time of telemarketers.
Oh shit, that is the Lord's
genius. That is why AI. This is what we need AI for. That person calling me about my car warranty. The person calling me about the PPP business loans that I get all the time.
Yep,
I don't know who you are. The tax breaks bullshit. Get them.
So you give them like that 15-minute long conversation where they're just like into the rest of the telemarketing room. I got one. Yeah. all the way.
They're in there high-fiving. I got one too.
That's actually perfect.
That's great.
I love
Thank you for your service.
Well done. Well, it makes up for the horrible situation with that other woman burning her house down in a motorcycle crash and diagnosed with cancer.
Yeah, but who cares about that?
I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna stay with the chat bot. Well done, sir.
Well,
and I guess that concludes show 170 of the Yeah Come On show. Can I get a Yeah Come On from you boys?
Yeah, come on.
Well done, sir.